Hey, yo. Listen up. This is a true story. Now, get your pad and a pen.
Like snort.
Let's start taking some notes because school's in session. And hopefully, you will learn a goddamn thing. While William and Chris break SEO down and chop it all up. Okay. Hey, yo. So many SEOs, they be hating on me, saying I'm stealing the methods. How can't you see? They bitch, they cry, but they can't believe how much better I am. Yo, looking at my team, Blackhead SEO haters, they scared since I came. Last year I was a nobody, now I be dominated the game. Most wanted, no competition, they going insane. My skills out of this world, owners love my name.
All of my projects they pop. I'm a rep devil of God. I can get in, climbing the top. While haters they flop. All of my projects they pop. I cannot see you from the top. My haters they act like they forgot the black hat SEO skill we got.
All of my projects they pop. I'm a rep devil of God. I go get it, climbing the top. While haters they flop. Yeah. All of my projects they pop. I cannot see you from the top. My haters they act like they forgot the black hat SEO skills we got.
Act like you know better. Going to heaven, yeah. You're good at pretending. Lying, you're a goody goody that's offending. Dressing well, laughing in paradise. It's clever, but I'm real, yeah. I'm sitting in my black hoodie, black Tim's on me, now that shit is goody. Getting them Benjis, like Cuba getting them goodies. Yeah, foes, SEOs hate cause I'm standing. I be out here on some strict shit, no sleeping, yeah. Work hard to make it click. Profits on the way, bank got my drip. Walk in a bank, close it down so damn fucking quick, yeah.
All of my projects they pop. I'm a rep devil of God, yeah. I go getting, climbing the top. While haters they flop. All of my projects they pop. I cannot see you from the top. My haters they acting like they forgot the blackhead SEO skills we got,
yeah. I get results, I don't waste no time. That's why my peers hating, yeah. I hear them crying. All of you SEO frauds, get in line. I'ma make you scream cause all of those gigs are mine. I rap, I'm talking to you, you lying little bitch. Fuck you and your crew. How's that mama couch comfy for you? Pathetic little loser, what you gonna do? I'm talking to you, tell me what you gonna fucking do. Focus on becoming like William Jones, SEO. Stop with the bullshit, you suck at your job. Stop hating on me and kiss the ring of the fucking king, bitch, of the fucking king.
All of my projects they pop. I'm a rep devil of God. I can get in, climbing the top. While haters they flop. All of my projects they pop. I cannot see you from the top. My haters they act like they forgot the black hat SEO skill we got.
All of my projects they pop. I'm a rep devil of God. I go get it, climbing the top. While haters they flop. Yeah. All of my projects they pop. I cannot see you from the top. My haters they act like they forgot the black hat SEO skills we got.
All of my projects they pop, yeah. I'm a rep devil of God, yeah. I go getting, climbing the top.
While haters they flop.
All of my projects they pop. I cannot see you from the top. My haters they act like they forgot the black hat SEO skills we got, yeah.
Song, man.
What's up, brother?
That's sick, bro. Dude, I love this res stream. Not on YouTube due to the profanity. However, across all other social medias, I decided to go ahead and showcase it on Facebook in the Facebook group, Twitter, Twitch. Our talk today, I decided to push it across at least my stuff, you know.
Yeah.
See if we can get
Ours
some more.
we go across every single channel, every one of them. I do it.
Yep.
I'm getting ready to blast it out to on an email as well. So to get some more people in here. I already got a bunch of questions, but we'll go ahead and
I love
get
questions.
rolling.
Let's because we're I know we're towards the end here. Well, actually, will we still give them a half hour? Is that fair or no?
Yeah, we'll go in a half hour. I'm cool.
Give them a half hour,
I'll give you whatever you want, bro. Let's see here. All right, so let's see.
I got my little guys leaving in a little bit here in about 10 minutes, so I'll tell them goodbye.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll still answer some of these questions.
But
while you're doing that.
I'd be happy to give a half hour and see if we can answer a bunch of questions. And
okay. Let me go through it because let's see if we get any more coming in here. And then I got a bunch over here. All right. Best way to outsource or simplify the actual work of getting a GMB set up so they can sell it. They don't have the time to do all the behind the scenes work. What would you do?
Pass it off to William. That's what I've been doing. So he's got a squad. So, I mean, for me, it's I know what I want to see done. You know, some of the processes may be different. So when you're white labeling or handing work off or however you want to look at it, you still want to see how you would want it done. So I think that it's essential that you know what needs to be done, and then just outsource it. You know, William can get it done for you. I'm sure. I mean, why else go anywhere else? If you're watching him, you might as well hand him the job because it's easy. It's an easy job.
Endurance Factory. You missed the GMB Pros, but where and when is that new GMB scraper going to be available? It's already available. I got to add it to the website, but I actually dropped it inside of the Google My Business Help group. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you guys, but it is inside of, if you're in GMB Pros, I've already dropped it inside of GMB Pros. You know, it's just a new tool that let's see if I can find it. What I might just have to do, if you look inside of the group and you just simply, or actually excuse my language, but even besides that, just go to YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel. Yeah. Just drop it, bro. No, drop it. I'm serious.
I see private chat. How do I give the link here?
Matter of fact, I think give me 1 second. I'll drop yours.
Here's the link right here. I put it in the private chat. I have a link.
Yeah. Let's see this real quick. This link right here, just use this.
Yeah, I went through that. I think it's giving you a lot. It's giving you more than probably what you need.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like, I need this, I want this, I want this. So I just go ahead and get it. You know, get it all while you can. If you're interested in the GMB audit tool, if you go to my YouTube channel as well, just look for the video. It says automate your GMB audits. And inside of the description, I have that information. Chris also did an awesome video, appreciate it, where he went over what it's pulling and why is it pulling it. There are some of that stuff it's pulling it. It's not necessary, but some of it's vitally necessary. But I like it because it puts it out in a spreadsheet and I can go, okay, what does this guy have that I don't have? And then I can send that off to a client and get their response from it and, you know, that sort of thing. So let's see here. We'll go through some of these. Yeah, we answered that one before.
Actually, at 9:15, actually, William, I have to cut it short at 9:15. I have a gentleman I have to talk to.
It's cool. Either one.
It's a good thing.
Any right to rank for keywords that are not within the GMB business name? Or do you even think that's necessarily?
Is that in the chat? I'm so sorry. I was looking at the chat. What was the message?
It's in another chat. I'd like to know the order and time frame in which you apply all of your SEO processes when building a new website, remodeling existing website. Didn't you actually did a video where you went over that just recently too?
Yeah.
What do you need?
Kind of, sort of. I never give up everything because then, I have to hold some back, right? But with that being said, a lot of the work, to be quite frank, is done month one. So as far as setting everything up, like the design or whatnot, I always outsource. Like if you come to me, I'm going to outsource the design. However, like the SEO, taking care of the schema, building out citations, the press release, the initial guest posts, the internal linking, all the embeds, the map embeds, the stacks, all of it, right? I'm doing that as fast as I possibly can because I know from that point forward, it's going to be 41 days before I can start clicking in some results. So, that's it, man.
Verification. Chris has a verification method that he teaches you one-on-one. If you go to his, there's a link in the description of this video too. Go to his website and you can sign up for his GMB verification. Sells for about $2,000 almost, but he does it one-on-one, walks you through it by hand and shows you exactly how to do it and make sure you actually understand it. Because a lot of people think they understand it by watching videos and you're never going to understand it. He actually walks you through hand and actually teaches you how to do it.
Yep. And two, it's to protect myself. I have you on camera with me saying I'm happy and I'll see you later, Chris. There's no denying that you were given what I told you. You know.
My site is scoring well except on performance. What do I do to fix this? Well,
so KPIs,
yeah.
You know, KPIs are set by the webmaster, not by a tool. So if you're looking at another metric that's not conversion, traffic, I don't know what else you'd be looking at. If it's not clicks and conversion, you know, maybe traffic, you probably want to see a nice steady increase. If we're looking at other metrics besides that, like technical metrics, don't let tools decide what you need to be looking at. You decide. You know what's important for you and your business.
Fastest way to earn money with Google My Business or Google Business Profile?
The fastest way that I have found, for me at least, is by helping business owners achieve higher rankings. Yeah. That's what works for me. For you, might be different.
That's funny. It's one of the things I was talking to someone or was confronting me earlier about. It's like, y'all talk about you're on live every day. It's like Nick at Night. And it's like, yeah, because we actually like helping people do SEO and GMB. So, you know, we're not one of the people that actually, quote unquote, talk about it, but don't do it. Actually do it. So if you want to know how to make money, if you are a GMB Pro, I don't know if you're a GMB Pro in my group or if you're in any of even the free groups, I drop gems. I even dropped a couple on the YouTube channel. I was like, how to prospect on Facebook. All right. How to make money, $3,000 a month easily on Google My Business and stuff like that. So prospecting and helping people give value before trying to quote unquote sell someone. That's the biggest problem is everybody's just trying to sell.
Hot or Not says, Palmer and Jones are doing it all wrong. I can make $50,000 per month from my laptop. Beach lifestyle with my eyes shut. Yeah.
He's talking about the video that I told you to go back and watch because he came in there and he was you know he was defending me because you know apparently you can make $40,000 or $50,000 a month doing absolutely jack shit. And I said, go watch this video. Gary V says, so let me get, the guy literally was funny. If you've watched, the guy literally goes, yeah, I want to know how I can make residual or passive income without working while, you know, I'm on the beach and not having to be in the office. And he said, let me make sure. He said, are you being serious? And Gary goes, that's not fucking possible. And he just flat, and I'm like, this is coming from Gary V, you know, the big social media tycoon, and he has multiple people, multiple residual income and everything else. And he's telling you, you actually have to put in work, which most people have this laptop lifestyle, and they think, you know, that you don't have to do anything, and money just flops in your lap. It's I've had people pay, you know, good money, $20,000, $30,000 for a client. But it's like, how much did you do before all that ever hit?
I'll be right back,
before everything else. So once Chris comes back in, we'll bring it in. But yeah, Hot or Not, I know exactly what you mean, brother. And I appreciate that earlier or late last night. How to make quick money with GMBs. Once again, I went over that in YouTube. If you look at the video, we go over, for example, one of the things is making money with Google My Business. Reputation management is a really good way to get your foot in the door. All right. Once you get your foot in the door, you know, that will slowly build up to other bigger things. So reputation management, most of people are going to be paying $250 a month just on reputation management. All right. You get your foot in the door by helping people. Run an SEO audit, show them what you can do a couple of fixes for free. And then from there, you get your foot in the door and they go, well, if you could do that, I wonder what he can do, if you will, for if I was to give him all of my SEO. Hey, go fix all of this. Hey, maybe you need advanced schema. Go do that. Location pages, go do that. Good morning, Dennis. Any new software plugins in the horizon for Lifetime Rank Fortress members? I'm actually working on a lot right now, matter of fact. Some of which I'll be partners on, so it won't be included in GME Pros. Others that I will be doing on my own, which will be included on GME Pros. That new GMB audit tool is not, because it's a partnership. Anything I partner with won't be in GMB Pros. Anything that I actually build myself will be in GMB Pros. How to expand one's local service business GMB visibility. So there's this really cool thing. I mean, if you go inside of the analytics of your Google Search Console, you ever seen the part where it has the driving directions and it shows you where your traffic's coming around? So it's a nice purple map, if you will. So inside that purple map, if you look at it, let me pull it up real quick and I'll show you. It's going to show you, or Google My Business, you know, it will show you where you're getting traffic from for all your listings, okay, in your business profile. Thanks, Dennis. But yeah, I'm definitely working on a lot of tools. One of which I've actually partnered with someone on is actually for an audit tool for websites. Let's go over to Insights. So if you actually, this is just a GMB. It's not nothing special or anything like that. This is a GMB, right? And this, if this is a service area business. So let's go out of, let me hide this real quick. Let's go out of this and go into one that's not a service area business. And let's choose one that has driving directions. And then I'll show you that, for example, if you go into Insights, right, in your Insights, you'll see, for example, this lovely little map right here. Okay. Whenever you get this map right here, you'll see this. But generally speaking, let's say if you were to choose over 3 months or a quarter, you're going to generally see a lot of times, let's say if I wanted to go into different areas, and I can see, for example, that I'm not ranking in Prescott Valley. So what I would personally do is start writing content about the different areas that I'm not ranking for. This tells me where most of my, if you will, driving directions and traffic is coming from. So what I want to do is start writing content about these different other areas in here. That's one way. That's one real quick hack. Graham, so you're asking, if I only had, for example, I only had $1,000, where would I start my journey? Whenever this and scale your agency. But essentially, if I was me and I had someone like myself to help me, I would go through Scale Your Agency. I would go through a lot of these videos where I go, okay, take the 5 top, if you will, go to the top Facebook groups, get in there and start giving value, giving free audits away. Pick up about 3 clients, 4 clients, start doing the work. And then there are some other tools that I go over as well that will actually help you out. You know, but if I had $1,000, I'd probably invest it in myself, quite honestly, and keep the $1,000, because you can earn money without having to spend money. Just going into Facebook prospecting, pull some people, and once you get some clients, then outsource it to someone like myself or anybody else that does work like me, quite honestly, that does it good. And then once you get results, pick up more clients. I literally in 3 months went from 4 to 5 clients to about 50 clients using the methods we go over and scale your agency, in which we go to prospecting, which a lot of people don't, quote unquote. They go into groups. You ever get this, I can help. Let me drop my PDF. Let me drop my newsletter and DM me, PM me. That's a bunch of bullshit. So what I would honestly tell you to do, for example, if you go over here to, let's go to groups, right? We go into groups and we look through groups. Let's say, we go into this group right here, Bulletproof. I was just on the phone with Michael earlier today. Really good guy. You go in here and you go help. And you look for, if you will, questions in which someone's asking about helping somebody out, or if they have a problem, what's the problem? You're looking for questions that have to do with things you can answer. And then if you don't know what Jarvis is, go get Jarvis. You can a lot of time, go to Jarvis, and it will actually use Quora, use their Quora template to do the answer, write the answer. And whenever you comment on this, you want to tag the person that originally wrote it, right? So I'm going to tag Andrea, right? And then once I tag him, I'll drop him a message. And what's going to happen is once I've tagged him, he's going to see in his notifications up here that, hey, this guy wrote me in. He's going to go click over on my profile or my name, and then he's going to pop up to this, if you will. And he's going to see, if you will, my call to action. He's going, oh, cool. Let me go over here and click on this and see what he's giving away. Oh, free SEO training. And then I drive them to that away. But most people don't know what prospecting is. They don't know how to do it properly. In my take, they usually go at it as, what's in it for me? Let me try to get the money. And they don't think about, how can I help people? Okay. I heard the audit tool for websites is fire. Yes, sir. I've been getting a lot of good feedback. Chris Palmer actually did an audit of it yesterday or late yesterday as well. So, yeah, on the beach, Graham. I like going to the beach. The only difference is when I go to the beach, like next month or two, I'm actually taking off for a full month, and we'll go beach hopping. We go from beach to beach to beach, have lunch on the beach, go swimming over coral and stuff. That's the type of on the beach I like to do. And I like taking vacations a month at a time. Most people can't do that. So, but it's really awesome being able to do it. Let's see here. Good morning, everyone. Do I recommend SEMrush? You can use it for basic shit. I don't really recommend it for a whole lot of things. Basic research, yes, but it's not something I'm quote unquote going to be die hard against. One of the things I really like about it, if you dive into this with me real quick, is their keyword magic tool. I do like that aspect of it. For example, Chris will be right back, Holly. He had to go drop his son off. If you go to keyword magic tool, you can type in, let's just say, roof repairs Orlando. I don't know. Or just roof repairs or metal roof repairs, something like that. Another cool feature is you can go through advanced filters. You can see what SERP you want things in, all types of stuff. You can do phrase matches. You can look at a lot of stuff that I like. You can go into the questions. That's really cool. Including keywords, what keywords you want to be including, excluding, advanced filters, stuff like that. It's really cool. So there's certain things I'll use it for, but I don't use it a whole lot. Just for the beginning, basically. Hey, Chris. Goofy.
Like that? It's the Mario hat.
Yeah, Holly was just asking where are you at, so he'll be right back. He had to drop his son in. So yeah, SEMrush. It's talking about beach hopping, because I told him, so the only type of beach I like doing is whenever you come here, Chris. One of the things we'll do, like whenever we go to Zamboanga, or Palawan, we went from beach to beach to beach to beach to beach to beach, and island hopping and having lunch on the beach, fresh fish, and hand fishing for what we call lapu lapu or grouper over the coral and stuff like that. So
nice.
When we do that, I'll take, like, in about 2 months, I'm going to take about a month off. But when we do that, I'll still be doing my lives. So don't get any ideas. I'll still be doing lives twice a day. So, Holly, you are still stuck in hotel today. 8 inches of snow, 2 inches of ice underneath. That's not cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Chris is ready to get away from the damn snow. He's already told his woman, he said, listen, I'm leaving. I'm coming to the Philippines.
Leave
see
it
what
on?
he's got going on. How to legitimate, yeah, leave it on. I like it.
I like
I'm
it
actually
too.
thinking about getting some. That's why I get some of my goofy hats. I find hats and I just buy them.
Well, you should see he's got my little guy's got a hat. He's a hat guy, right? Like he's got all different kinds. He's got the Luigi, he's got the Mario, Frankenstein, every hat you could possibly think of. He's with it. He's got singing hats. We just got him a Christmas tree hat that lights up and blinks. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Maybe I'll wear that one on a Christmas special or something.
Yeah. Jason's going to come over here when the borders open up. He's getting his passport, I think, this week is when you should be getting it. And I got to go to Cagayan in about a month, so I'll be going there. And that's
So
like Cebu.
Are the Philippines open now?
Not to foreigners, no. That's why he's waiting on, because right now he's in South Africa, so it's a red listed country, so he's got to wait. Yeah, leave it on. Love it. Love it.
So what's your process behind, what do you think about if you have a business that is serving, okay, they have multiple Google My Business listings. Okay. They don't want to go the subdomain route. They want to keep it internally. Do you build citations to the internal pages?
If they have multiple GMBs, they all want them all on one website.
Yeah.
I don't work with them. That's just me.
Fair enough.
It's either one GMB per website or go find someone else. Just be honest. I know it's easier to do. I know it's easier to rank. It's not as complicated. If you can't, you can possibly rank the other way, but I just don't want to waste my time messing with that foolery. What's some quick ways you can monetize on a GMB? I know you've been talking about this lately with getting leads and selling leads or pay-per lead and stuff like that. Can you drop some gold gems on that?
So one of my clients, of not very many, but one of them does have multiple locations regarding one's travel clubs, one is most notably buying homes. So we buy homes. So the very first thing that I would say if you're going to get into this business is have somebody, right, that you can either sell the leads to first, or they already have a working model they're looking to expand.
So
right?
you want to pre-sell and make an association with somebody before you even try doing that.
Oh, all day. Yeah, because I have guys come to me all the time and they might have an idea, but if it's not proven already,
yeah.
Because then they'll be looking at you of why it's not working.
Why is it not working? Yeah.
It's not me that it's not working. It's just that this isn't a working model. So once I see or have an established business model that's already running, they're already generating leads and it's working here, then we can start adding on and add more locations. But as far as just like I had a guy come to me not too long ago that was doing the COVID-19 test centers.
Yeah,
right?
we talked about that one.
Yeah. So he had something that was already working. So I took him on, and no problem, right? Yeah. So I think that's the best advice is make sure you can either A, sell the leads, or B, my personal favorite, is get somebody that already has something working, and then you're just trying to duplicate it multiple times.
Bingo.
But what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Now this one, for example, Bug Off, he was asking about SEMrush, and one of the problems a lot of people, and I'll just give you, he's a cool dude, but he did an audit. SEMrush says your backlinks are toxic, and they go, oh my God, the backlinks are toxic. And SEMrush has this, and so does Ahrefs. They go, almost every backlink under the freaking sun is toxic if you go by SEMrush and Ahrefs. And a real toxic backlink, you want to know real toxic backlink is they go, okay, it's a high DA authority backlink. And then they switch it and turn it to something that's negative. Let's say pornography, casinos, some crazy dark shit,
Exactly.
and that sort of thing. That's actually toxic. What Ahrefs and SEMrush say is toxic is, does this site look like it's built for backlinks? You have too many backlinks to it. It doesn't look cool, in our opinion. Therefore, it's toxic. So I don't really go by a lot of that,
Bingo. you hit the nail on the head. If it has more, I don't know what the exact count is, but like say Moz, this is, if you have a page that has more like say than 10 different anchor texts going to different websites, that page is going to be the spam score will be off the charts. So, whew,
I mean, look
listen
at
to that.
Wikipedia and a lot of these directory sites, Amazon. I mean, home services, Angie's List. All these have huge volumes of backlinks and shit. And according to the standard practices, you shouldn't do all that crap. Shouldn't have all those outgoing links and stuff like that. Yeah, Jason, go on the local Facebook group. Say you have a surplus leads for insert niche and area for roofers, doctors, lawyers, whatever. For posting content on your GMB, how do you structure it so you don't just repeat the 4 services each post, day in and day out? And how often are you posting?
Well, why would I want to create unique content on a GMB post when it's irrelevant? The metric is we're trying to generate phone calls and get more clicks and traffic to the listing. The real objective here is to get more phone calls, right? Yeah. So the only thing that I care about is creating consistent posts within the profile in order to generate extra phone calls. And if you're looking for a model of what to follow, go look up any McDonald's in the entire United States and just follow McDonald's, what they do, and that'll give you your answer.
Awesome. How do you make money with affiliates? Do you do too many affiliates, Chris, anymore? Or
just I have 2 affiliate sites right now that are generating dollars, and one like throwaway that I just mess with. I've been leaning more towards that. I had a lot more clients at one point, and I've been trying to gear off of that. As far as the best affiliate, I don't know. That's hard to say. Is that the question? What's the best?
Just trying to get into affiliates and, kind of where would you start and that sort of thing.
So where I would start is do a search for ClickFunnels. Do clickfunnels.com, right? Yep. Go to Google, search clickfunnels.com. And then in quotation marks, think of something that you don't mind looking at every single day, okay? Yep. So not, thongs or something like that, right? Maybe, I don't know. It's up to you. But put in quotation marks something and look for somebody that's already doing it successfully. And once you can find a working model, like you can check their traffic, you could start checking some things like, hey, are these guys clicking or not? Once you have that, then go find your affiliate. So A, go to ClickFunnels, figure out something that's already working. B, figure out, hey, are they actually getting traffic? And then look for your affiliate program. And then C, go and start looking at other people that are doing it so you can start siphoning keywords. And then create your process, create your website, create your pages, your supporting articles. And then the next thing would be start running traffic. If you can generate $1, it'll work at scale. That would be my best.
Once you find something, another really good place to go and actually start earning affiliate traffic is YouTube. Get on YouTube, learn how to rank on YouTube. And once you do that, you can start writing, making videos or content about how to do this, how to do that, how to do this, and then dropping your affiliates in there. What happens is one of the really cool things about YouTube is it grows over time. It could start out at, 1 view, 2 views, 50 views. The next thing it's 100, next thing is 500 and 1,000, et cetera. It grows over time. It doesn't stagnate, especially when you're producing really cool content, good content, stuff like that. Let's see here.
Brother William, I'm sorry, brother. I have a consultation at 9:15, so I'm 32 seconds late.
Peace out, bro.
I appreciate it,
bro. I'll talk to you again. Yes, sir. Have a good one. Be blessed. Do you think Signal Genesis is all you really need for link juice on low traffic trade and services sites? So I've used Signal Genesis. There's one website I did this on. For example, sod installation St. Louis. That took us 6 weeks to rank. The only thing we did on this site, we did YouTube stacks, and I'm going to show it to you if you haven't seen it. We did YouTube stacks on every single page. We did some embeds. As far as Google reviews, we did our textual review embeds. We did our embed PDF down here on Google. I did, if you will, the call out up top for the review back to the GMB. We did some press releases. We only did 2 press releases, if I'm remembering correctly. And then those press releases were it. And then after that, that was it. I did no backlinking. I did no off-page, no guest blog posts, nothing. I didn't have to do any of that. Yeah, we did. It's 3 press releases using Signal Genesis, and that was it, right? And if you look at our, if you will, press releases, it's really basic, simple shit. Our YouTube videos embedded inside the press releases. We use certain videos. These are all, if you will, GMB hot links from the GMB. And it has the API, if you will, map as well. So, but that's about it on that one. This was, and when I say St. Louis, give you an example, St. Louis population is actually, this is not a very low density niche. You're talking about 308,000. That's, relatively decent. It's the second largest city, or third largest city inside of, Missouri. You got Memphis, Kansas City, and then St. Louis. So it's a decent size, and that's all it took for us to get that ranked. We didn't do too much outside of that. Let's see here. Holly says seasonal affiliate niches are good. That's what she focuses on, like ugly sweaters and stuff like that. What's the easiest way to send traffic to GMB or landing pages? So depending on, are you wanting to send it naturally? Are you wanting to use CTR methods? Are you wanting to use micro workers? Are you wanting to use social notifications, push notifications? There are so many different methods of sending traffic. It's ridiculous. How much traffic do thongs get? I'm sold. Let's see here. Chris, peace, brother. Let's see. Daniel, how is the GMB performing for that sod? It's good. I mean, that one, when we stopped it at 6 weeks, I haven't went back to it since, but when we stopped it at 6 weeks, it was about a 30 or 40 mile radius and was in the top 3 dominating. When we started, it was nowhere. Okay. And I literally have the screenshots and everything inside of GMB Pros in that regards. How much did I charge for all that work on that sod site? So if you don't know it, about every quarter, every 3 to 4 months, I start a GMB Pros, if you will, Google Masterclass, in which I teach how to rank a website from start to finish. We did that website for him for free. And if you go on the man's personal site, his name's Ron Stage, and he's always talking about how much traffic and how many sales he's getting. And, he's booked out months down the road. So he has now since sent us several other websites and several other SEO tasks to do, if you will. So he's very happy with that. So let's see other questions we got here. All right. And they are saying I don't trust anything they're saying for SEMrush, bro. From SEMrush, they're saying for their own metrics. I'm going to go by what actually works and shit like that and just experience. How to structure the local website for a business. Another question that came through. So your local, if you will, website needs to reflect or mirror your GMB listing. So on your GMB listing, a lot of times if you look, let's look in the back end of a GMB. So you go to Google My Business or Google Business Profile, and I'll show you the back end of one. For example, you have several sections. All right. Most of you guys probably know a lot of these sections, but you have your home page, you have home, you have posts, info, products, services, photos, reviews. All these different things should be reflected on your website. Your services should be reflected on your website. Your products should be reflected on your website. All these things should be reflected on your website. Your GME posts, the why I say do 5 days a week, I literally take those 5 days a week of posts and I embed those inside of a Google post. I then take those same posts and I embed them inside the press release. I then also take them and embed them in Holly's News Network. Okay. Those videos that I do that rank, and I use them for every single monthly client we ever do. We always do a YouTube stack, and we embed those videos inside of Holly's YouTube embed network. So there's multiple little things that we're doing whenever we're taking those posts. The reason why I say do 5 days a week of posts is I'm using those post images and hot linking them into other places. I'll show you exactly how you hot link, because I get that question a lot. Say, how do you hot link or embed, let's say, this image right here into, if you will, a blog? You right click, hit copy image, and I swear if you go through my YouTube videos, I show you this. When you copy and paste an image, okay, it's going to still show up. Most people don't believe that, but it will actually still show up. What I mean by still show up. So whenever you're not actually uploading it, I was actually previewing this and showing this to somebody earlier. But what happens is you're embedding that into the actual website. You're not having to save it. Okay. You're not saving it. You're not uploading it onto the website. So there's no violation of quote unquote copyrights or anything like that. You're taking an image that Google has, embedding it onto their website for them. Okay. And it's straight connected to Google's database. Okay. And I'm going to show you this. I actually showed someone else earlier. So for example, just give you for example. All right. Whenever you're doing a blog and you wanted to embed it, you would simply go to the blog. You have the text, you right click, hit Control V, and then that's embedded in. And that's all it takes, literally. And I'm going to show you a couple of these real quick. So let's go over to the blog, and then I'll open this up so you can see it. And you'll be like, what? And we have also tested this. I've had other people ask, for example, well, what if someone deletes that, GMB post? Nothing happens, because that GMB post link of the, actual, if you will, post is still going to be inside of it. What I mean by be inside of it. So even if you post the GMB post and use it in a blog and use it in a press release, use it on Holly's News Network, anything like that, is still going to show up inside of, if you will, the it's still going to show up inside of the blog. It won't be broken. You won't have to worry about any of that, because even if you delete it from Google, it's still there. They never get rid of the data. What we're doing when we hot link something, we're taking the images and putting them inside of here. These are all images from the GMB, and whenever you click on them, they're all hot linked or tied to the GMB posts, etc. So we're doing that inside the blog, the press release, and Holly's News Network. And then the same video that we're putting on all those pages, we're also taking that, daisy chaining it in the blog post, the press release, and Holly's News Network, and then embedding that YouTube video inside of Holly's News, not Holly's News Network, but her Holly's video network. If you don't know about Holly's News Network, you need to get a hold of it, but you go to hollystarks.com and go to Holly Stark store, and it's all in there, and it's great. So really interesting. No, you only work with a rule of one website to one GMB. Same thing when I say, for instance, how many GMBs or ownership tied to a GMB should be per Gmail? One. It's just one. Because here's what happened. Let's say, for example, you take that website and you got 20, 30 different GMBs on it, and they're all tied to one website. What can happen is Google, when they suspend one or two, they see that they're all tied and connected because you just simply changed on the GMB, the landing page. They go, oh, they're all tied to the same website, just changing landing pages. They're going to put two and two together and suspend a lot of your GMBs. And now, instead of you only having one or two suspended, you got hundreds suspended. And now you got a pissed off client. So also, can you hire my voiceless VAs by project? Yes, you can. You just need to talk to Sir Fernell, and we can do that. So let's see. Any other questions here? If there's no more questions, we'll be getting off for the day. Just get your questions in if you have any more. Okay, let's see. Okay. How to rank a new GMB in 2022. Same as it's always been for me for right now. Start with a good website content, structure, internal linking, location pages, advanced schema, good press releases, blogs, Holly's News Network, YouTube stacks, etc. So, Daniel, you're working with a client that has multiple storefronts, so those are legit GMBs tied to the same brand and website. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I personally would not unless he separated everything, which I would tell you it's best to separate it. And reason why, for example, if you have a GMB and you're a plumber in Orlando, and there's several other cities around Orlando, and you service those cities, and now you take those cities and you put them all on the same website, and you tie all those GMBs to the same website. Now you've got to try, you can, I'm not saying it's impossible, but try to develop each one of those GMBs as an entity for, let's say, plumbing Orlando, then the next city, then the next city, the next city, without diluting the strength of that entity. All right. An entity is a thing versus just thinking about a keyword. A really good book to learn or go read is called Entity SEO by Dixon Jones. He's a really good guy. Go check it out. Google, exactly. Google is way too trigger happy these days to be trying to give them any reason whatsoever to suspend you. Okay. But that's just, from experience. And I've had, I do hundreds and hundreds of audits a month. Okay. So I have had experience where people will send me 15 GMBs and then go, oh my God, I don't know what's happening. I have multiple GMBs on this website and these other ones are being filtered out and nothing showing for my main GMB. So, let's see. Well, for one, Walmart is Walmart. Walmart, you're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry, multi-billion-dollar branch, multi-billion-dollar brand. So if you develop yourself, that's why I was just saying about entities. If you develop yourself as a very strong entity, let's say Nike, Adidas, Walmart, Starbucks, then you can do it and it would work. It's a well-established entity. It's a thing. If you go and actually, for example, you go and actually establish yourself as an entity, let's just say Walmart, right? You want to see if they're an actual entity. For example, you'll see this knowledge panel pop up, and then also you'll see Wikipedia pop up and a bunch. It's just a well-established brand. They actually have their own Wikipedia page, et cetera, et cetera. So that would be why. So for example, here's one for you. You got, it's a well-established brand, huge. It just keeps climbing up and up and up. And then if you go down here into the Wikipedia, they have their own Wikipedia. They have their own, if you will, codes and everything, your MRIDs, everything. So, and it has a whole huge long history. So it's a well-established entity. It's not, just a plumber in Orlando or whatever. It's a huge brand. So it's about brand reputation. Yeah, if you want to go that route, and you want to be huge, then yes. But yeah, Entity SEO, really good book. I'll repeat that one for you guys again if you don't have it. Dixon Jones, and I actually have this book. All my boys read it because I'm constantly giving information to them to read. But this is the book right here, Entity SEO. It's by Dixon Jones, really good book. It's not that long of a book. If you have Kindle Unlimited, you can get it for free. Paperback's $15. It's awesome. So let's see if you guys got any more questions. Okay, I just ordered the book on Kindle. Some holiday shopping. Yeah, I'm constantly, if you will, shopping on Lazada, Amazon, SEO, Yep, exactly. So Scott says, P.S. used Walmart as it's the only big brand that he can think of in the U.S. and U.K. There's some other few franchises that do the same thing, get away with multiple GMBs. That's my thoughts exactly. You have to be just a huge, freaking strong brand. And you're talking about Nike, Adidas, Walmart, billion-dollar industries, or billion-dollar brands. So, all right, guys, I'm going to get off here. It's been well. I appreciate it. We will be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll probably be going over some Jarvis hacks. And then, or tonight, whatever side of the world you're on. If you're my GMB pros, I'll see you tonight as well. And then we will see you again tomorrow. And I appreciate you guys as always. Appreciate your love. Appreciate your comments. Appreciate your support. If you haven't already done so, make sure to hit the subscribe button below and turn on the bell notifications. That way you're notified anytime we go live. Yep, Graham, they got big digital footprints. That's exactly. Big footprints, you know. All right, appreciate it, you guys. You guys be blessed. Have a great day. And as always, be blessed and have an amazing day. Have amazing holidays for anybody that's celebrating and everything. And you have a great day.
I have so many SEOs that hate me and say that I'm still in their methods. They bitching and cry, labeling me SEO black hat. Was a nobody, now I'm at the top. Most wanted, most loved, bad business owners, and hated by most SEO opponents. You think you're an SEO god, but you're an SEO fraud. Guess I'm the SEO devil, shouting fuck the SEO guys. White hat SEO doesn't make sense, going with the goody goodies.